What's up, everybody? We're back. Welcome to the Tom and Will FPL show. That right there is my boy Will.
Hello.
My name is Tom. How the devil are you guys? Hope you're well. Today, on this fine Friday, we're recording this Friday at approximately 11:15. Will, how you doing, mate?
I'm
Got
okay.
the fresh cut, mate. You're looking super fly.
Christmas parties are upon us, man. We are in, 'tis the season.
Of course, that's why you got your hair done. I forgot that there's a big work Christmas do tomorrow that I can't go to and Will's going to. He's going to have the best day ever. And I'm going to do really boring stuff. And wish I was there.
Yeah.
It's my daughter's birthday. That's why I can't go.
It's important. It's important that you attend your children's birthdays. But yes, I will be having a lot of fun. And probably a little bit worse for wear on Sunday. So...
Yeah, you need a quiet night in tonight, bro. You need a real quiet night in. Tomorrow's going to be heavy.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, I'm not going out tonight.
On to the football! On this week's show, everybody. Exciting show. We've got a new segment. Me and Will are going to be playing FPL 5-a-side. Coming to you from a lovely... I don't know where I'm going with this. Will and I will be choosing 5 players each for game week 15 to go against each other. We're going to see who can pick the best 5 players. 1 goalie, 1 defender, 2 midfielders and a striker who we think is going to do well this weekend. Then after that, we'll quickly touch on our teams, how they got on in game week 14, and then we'll go through all the changes and captain choices ahead of game week 15, which is fast approaching. Deadline 11 o'clock tomorrow. And then we're going to finish the show with football of 20 questions. I lost on my debut last week, so I'm flying it back to Will again this week. But first, let's do some Green Arrow shout-outs. Come on.
Get in there.
Right.
The big Green Arrow
Guys,
crew.
Come on.
Yes.
Well done to all of you guys that got the big green arrows this week. We got them here. I'm going to reel them off. Here we go.
So,
FPL Shark, 350k.
Big time green.
Lee W, 230k, up to 395k. Lee W.
Big greens. Eat your greens.
FPL Pennywise, up 80k to 120 in the ranking.
Sure. Keep climbing.
FPL Jeans, 700k rank rise. FPL FOMO, friend of the show, up 55k to 89k overall. My God.
Big applause.
And then we got some guys in the mini league who have smashed it this weekend. Daniel Brogan, he's gone up 700k this week.
To the top.
And Layla Astley's gone up 500k.
Oof.
But the big winner this week is Big Baz, who went up 1 million places this week. Big Baz. Come on!
I love it. Big man.
Go on, Big Baz.
Deadly.
Cool. That's enough of that. Big Baz is actually... Can you stop sending me photos? I am not Will. He keeps sending really inappropriate photos, and they are definitely for you. Big Baz has got a thing for Will. Big Baz spells it with 3 eyes. Big with 3 eyes. Do you know what I mean? So you have been warned, Big Baz.
Send them to me. Forward them on, man.
Anyway. Oh, right. So, FPL 5-a-side. Let's have at it. Very exciting. Will.
Yes.
Why don't you kick us off, mate? Who do you fancy? Who do you like the look of this week?
Are we starting with the goalkeepers? Or should we do goalkeepers?
Let's go goalie. Let's
go
move up.
goalie.
Let's
Right,
move up. We're going to be regimented.
I think that this week, I've got a sneaking suspicion that Onana is going to keep a clean sheet.
I was going to go for Onana, you bastard.
I
I
feel like
love you've just gone straight in. Well, I'm going to pick a Man United player.
No, it's literally top of my
okay,
list.
I haven't thought about this. Just go to, okay, Man United, and Onana.
No, but look.
Okay.
Reason being is I've got the fantasy football website up, and I'm looking at the goalkeepers, and I'm like looking down the list. I'm looking at the fixtures, and Onana's top goalkeeper with 64 points. He does make a lot of saves because Man United are a little bit, leaky at the moment. Well, it's against corners, but who isn't against Arsenal? We'll come back to that. But I just think he's a damn good goalkeeper. He's one of the best goalkeepers. He's really blossomed, and he's my goalkeeper.
He's all right. I tell you what, mate, he looks great, doesn't he? Always he loves the saves for the camera, does Onana.
Does
all right, yeah, decent.
Who are you going with then?
Well, I mean, all right, I could just say Raya, but I'm not. I'm going to go for a punchier pick. I'm going to go for Martinez. Villa are home to Southampton this weekend. Villa have been leaky as hell this season. They've been terrible, but they did just keep a clean sheet. Oh no, they didn't even keep a clean sheet last week, did they? No, they conceded right at the death.
They did.
Motherfuckers. Yeah, I don't care.
You sure?
I'm gonna Martinez, my guy. Yeah, I'm gonna keep him.
Okay.
I'm sticking with him. I'm sticking with him. He's a bad boy, man. I love that guy.
Okay.
All right. Defender. I've got two good choices here, so I don't care who you pick.
I think I might go with another Manchester United player. No, I think I might go with. I think I might go with Pedro Porro, because Pedro Porro has a bit of a tricky fixture against Chelsea. But at home, and Pedro Porro has just been. I was watching him last night. I was like, he is still getting up the pitch. I like him. He's always done well for me. So I'm gonna stick with Pedro Porro.
Cool, mate. Shit pick. I'm going with Van Dijk, bruh. Mate, Pedro Porro, he's done very little this season. Spurs lost 1-0 to Bournemouth.
Yeah, I know, but this is a home. I know, but that's a top. Bournemouth are tough, mate. What do you like? I've been saying this for years. Chelsea have looked a little bit shaky at the back still.
Yeah.
And Sanchez is going to get dropped. So mark my words.
I mean,
so you keep you keep your who did you pick? Virgil van Dijk.
I did.
Of course you have. Average player, really past it. Really past it.
Mate. All right, midfield.
Ooh.
Got some naughty picks.
But are we just gonna pick one of the top three?
I think. Do you know what? No, I think we should say the 4 premiums are off limits.
Okay. Good.
Haaland, Salah, Saka, Palmer.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Anthony Gordon.
Oh, mate. That was my top choice, man.
No, you're going to say this every time, Tom, because you're basically just going to copy me.
You're just going to copy me. I've got it written down. Right there.
I did actually see that. It did actually say Gordon. Yeah. Pick your backup because.
By the way, mate, we're not gonna do Team Takedown this week, but I've brought Gordon in. I've taken Foden out, mate. I've had enough.
About time.
Yeah.
Gordon, mate, against Brentford. Brentford are shambles at the moment, especially away.
Not so bad at home, mate. At home though.
Is that a home fixture? Yes, it is.
Brentford, I believe Brentford are actually one of the better teams at home this season.
I've got my hand up.
Go on, Will.
Got my hand
Will
up.
At the back.
Right. Well, always at the back. Normally brought to the front. For chatting up the girls and the boys.
Sure.
I saw a stat the other day, and they were like, Brentford's home fixtures, they're amazing at home, blah, blah, blah. Yet, look at the games they played at home. Had actually all of their home games have been pretty easy. And now they're going into a harder run of home games. Just saying.
I'm just going to have a look at this. I just want to see, just for the listeners, what you're actually talking about. So we've got Brentford, their home games thus far. Crystal Palace, Southampton,
easy.
West Ham,
easy.
Wolves,
easy.
Ipswich,
easy.
Oh my God, Bournemouth, Leicester. Jesus Christ, bro.
Thanks,
That's
mate.
an amazing little bit of stat there.
It's like you don't think I actually do my homework. I mean, I don't.
No.
I just watch other people's
Mate,
stuff and steal it. But
yeah, that's fine.
that's fine. That's fine. That's what it's about here.
That's
but
life.
yeah, it's a good one, isn't it?
Learning is just hearing shit and then regurgitating it, just putting it out there. Right? That's my fact of the day.
It's really deep. It's really too deep. I'm a bit hungover. It's too deep.
I can't take it.
Yeah. Anyway, good stat.
That's
good
amazing.
Stat. Yeah,
So what you're saying is, Brentford are a load of shit, mate. They've been getting away with it. And away, right? Let's look at their away games. Liverpool lost, Man City lost, Tottenham lost, Man United lost, Fulham lost, Everton drew. Oh my God, this has gone under my radar. The form of Brentford. They've had 1 point on the road all season.
They're awful.
All right, fine. Gordon, keep him. Don't care. Do care. I've got 3 other choices. I'm gonna go Jared Bowen. Jared Bowen, by the way, home to Wolves. Wolves got dicked on 4-0 by Everton, which was lucky because everyone knows if you lose 5-0 to Everton, that is an automatic relegation. So they were super lucky.
I'm gonna pick Kevin De Bruyne. Sorry.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Because
you see these? Can you see that? KDB, Gordon. It's written right there.
I mean, KDB was officially, I mean, albeit an easier fixture. Not easy. I mean, we all know that Forest have been playing well, but Man City had a point to prove, didn't they? And they were definitely back in full first force. And Kevin De Bruyne was part and parcel of that. Goal and assist. Come on.
Yeah, mate, he looked good.
He did.
I think the big question with KDB, obviously, a lot of people are gonna suddenly ears will prick up at KDB getting a haul and do we need to be looking at him? He's still expensive, and his minutes are still going to be managed. He might not even start this next game.
I think I agree, but I still think he makes an impact.
I mean, yeah. I'm going to go with Odegaard, then away to Fulham. He's been looking great since he's back. Yeah, fine.
Love it.
Bowen and Odegaard. And then you've got Gordon and KDB. All right, final picks.
Final pick for me is going to be... It's going to have to... Do you know what? Who looked pretty sharp again the other day. But... at home to Southampton. Southampton have been good. Let's still go with him. Let's go with Ollie Watkins. Oh, it's my pick again.
It's fine. All right. It's fine. I'm not saying anything. I'm gonna go with a slight punt. And I'm going to go with Cody Gakpo.
I was just looking at him. I knew you would.
I'm going to try Cody out this weekend. Away to Everton.
It's a big game.
After their 4-0. It's a big game. It's not going to be a smashing. I don't think Liverpool are going to run away with it
12:30 kickoff.
Oh, yeah, early kickoff. Still, yeah, I've got a feeling that Darwin might get benched. He hasn't been very impactful in the last couple of games that he's played, and Gakpo and Diaz, they're looking great when they do play. So
really true.
Yeah, I could see Darwin getting rested, but let's see.
Love it.
All right, mate. Good luck, Will.
That.
Wanker. And then
you're the wanker, mate.
So you're the wanker, you jerk. Okay, how'd you get on in game week 14, bro?
So this week I did okay. I did all right this week. Game week 14, moves made were Isak to Evan-Nilsson and Buamo to Saka for a -4. And I scored 60 points with Raya in goal for 6. Lewis for 1, came off my bench. Guardiola got 6. Greaves came off my bench, got me 1. Johnson to Mohamed Salah, 18 points. Saka with 3. Captain Palmer for 14. Cunha on 2. João Pedro scored me 5. Evan-Nilsson scored me 2. And that was that. So not too bad. 60 points. Little drop overall rank, but nothing major. What about you, my friend?
Yeah. Also 60, but without the -4. Yeah, pretty much a grey arrow, mate. I think I dropped about 90k. Yeah, Raya 6 points. Trent, Vardiol 6 points. Bit of a result with Trent coming off the bench for 2 assists. 8 Nori did jack shit. Bumo got me 2 points. Salah 18, Bruno 2, Captain Cole Palmer 14, Smith Rowe came off the bench for a 2 because obviously I bought in Jackson last week who did not play, so Smith Rowe came off my bench for him. And then Strand Larson, Eva Nilsson, the boys who absolutely smashed it up the week before, did diddly squat this week. Eva Nilsson was actually unlucky. He had a goal narrowly offside, which would have been nice last night. I'm still loving holding Eva Nilsson, to be honest with you. Yeah, so pretty content. I kind of knew that this was going to be a tougher week, but I've got some moves lined up, which I'll get into in a little bit. What are you thinking about going ahead, Will, into game week 15? I mean, it's happening tomorrow. Where you at?
I think that very likely that I'll roll this week. There was thoughts about getting because I brought Eva Nilsson in and I got Isak out, as I said, but there was a plan to actually strangely bring Isak back in very shortly because I just needed to shift things about. I couldn't get to Saka without getting rid of Isak. I couldn't make the moves correctly, so I was a bit frustrated that obviously dropped Isak and he played incredibly well and he scored. I think he scored 11 points, didn't he? So I'm thinking maybe roll and work on trying to sort out a few places. I might go Garnacho, Semenyo, but Semenyo looked a little bit flat yesterday. So I'll probably roll, or I may look at a defender transfer. Just going to see how it plays out. I kind of want to get rid of Lewis. Or Pau Torres. But I think Pau Torres will be back this weekend. He was just rested. So probably roll, maybe Lewis, maybe Garnacho out for someone.
Yeah, I'd be tempted to roll. But because like you say, Semenyo wasn't tearing down trees. And, you know, United at home to Forest. Garnacho, he's still getting good minutes, isn't he? So he's not a bad hold at the moment. And, you know, get more information. It might be worth holding.
That's it. What about you?
Mate, interesting what you were saying about getting to Saka and the way you had to take Isak out just to move things around, because that's exactly where I am. Since last week, I've changed my plans. So last week, I was saying I was going to take Trent out, right? The only way I could get to Saka is if I took out Trent this week, and I was umming and ahhing because I don't actually want to take Trent out. So what I have already done, is take out one of my babies who I recently bought in. Bruno is now out, right? So purely because in the short term, I actually don't think I need Bruno right now. Because, I mean, Man United's next fixtures, Forest, then it's Man City, Bournemouth, Wolves, obviously a good fixture, but then it's Newcastle and Liverpool. Like, really, I don't need him back in my team until, like, game week 21 when they've got Southampton, Brighton, Fulham, Palace. I can go without him. So what I'm thinking, like what you said, I'm shifting around the funds. I'm going to take him out, get Saka in, and then I can reshape some of the other like edge players, fringe players, to get that money I need to then bring Bruno back in game week 21. Because like I said, I don't think I need him right now. He's playing deeper. I might get to game week 21 and he's actually done nothing because he is consistently playing in this deeper role. Obviously, Amorim is still figuring things out. Whether or not Bruno stays in this deeper role, we'll see. But I think I can just wait for more information on that. So I've taken a hit this week. I've taken out Bumo and Bruno, and I've bought in Rodgers and Saka. Rodgers, again, just giving me more money going forward. Aston Villa, they've got a nice couple of games coming up. Southampton and Forest. And Rodgers, he's kind of a season hold. I think I'll keep him long term. Yeah. And then down the line, I'll be looking to get rid of Smith Rowe. He's the one I kind of need to get that money from Smith Rowe up to Bruno. So then it's kind of reshaping my defence. I'm probably going to like downgrade Vardiol and probably will end up downgrading Trent when the time's right. But let's just see how it pans out. Let's see how it pans
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
So
I
I'm
hear
feeling
ya.
good about having Saka this week. So I do think the London derby is going to be spicy. Saka's involved in everything, and I just feel more comfortable having him in my team. Obviously, Forest, right? Bruno could smash it against Forest, but
Yeah.
what do you reckon? Happy with that?
Yeah, I like it. I like it. I do like it. I think that's right. The right moves to make. Yeah, I do like that. I kind of do. I'm really liking your team. The shape of your team. It's coming together.
I'm feeling
Uh,
much more positive. I was in a mess,
yeah,
and now I'm very comfortable with the players I've got. So,
good.
I mean, next week I've eight Norris bugging me a little bit. Obviously, Wolves are
Yeah.
troublesome. There's no defenders though. Do you know what I mean? I keep getting
No.
asked on socials like, what defenders to bring in. At the moment, it's Trent and like VVD's looking really dangerous from corners. Otherwise, I'm just not really that interested. Obviously, the Arsenal boys, I want to get Timber. Like, I think next week's, I'm probably going to downgrade Vardiol to Timber. But there's just no one doing anything, mate.
Vardiol's XG though is so good. He's
Yeah.
so attacking always.
I know.
Like he's always going to get points. That's where I'm at. I'm like I just can't get rid of him. But yeah, I hear you on Timber. I think because he looks like he's going to stay in the side for a little while given their injuries.
It's just
So,
that, like, when you look at Arsenal's fixtures, if I say I'm going to bring him in for 16, right, that's Everton, Palace, Ipswich, Big Ship, Brentford, and then Brighton. So it's like, there's a nice little run. There's going to be some clean
then
sheets
it's
in
like-
there.
when you look at like Arsenal's I know the colour system on the FPL website isn't like really great, but like, it's just green. It's just a whole bag of green.
That's what I mean.
Are they going to win the league? I hate.
Are they going to win the league? No,
Okay.
they're not, because Liverpool are going to win the league. That's what's going to happen.
Choke artists.
Um,
Both of you. Right.
both for you.
Okay.
Both for you.
Both for you.
Choke artists. And City,
City win
like,
the
mate, I'll
league.
keep, like, I'm not going to rush Vardiol out the team, but at the same time, I want to get, like I say, I want to save some funds up. I could just hold Vardiol and just hold some transfers until down the line. I might not want Bruno and need to save up, and I'll just keep Vardiol on my team, perhaps. Do you know what I mean? But second
Yes,
Arsenal defender does feel like a bit of a must, I think, for this run. Just for the fucking corners, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Just for the corners.
That was brutal. So I love how much on like social media and on like all platforms, in fact, content creators are like, right, this is how they set up their corners. We need to stop this. It's not just Manchester United. They're doing it against everyone. I'm like, we need to pack this in, because it's not like they're just playing for corners at this point. It's like when you've like figure out a way of like cheating on a computer game, and you're like I'm just going to do it every time now.
Mate,
Like,
did you listen to Stick to Football?
Yeah, I know.
Stick to
Stick to Football.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then on the Neville Stick to Football podcast, they were doing a watch along the United Arsenal game, and they were talking about the corners, and like Neville's he's just like, you've got to stop the corners. You know what they're going to do. And Karen's like, what are you going to do? How do you stop that? And I was like, well, I don't know. And he's like, well, yeah, clearly, mate, you're a shit coach. He was just like laying into him out. He was just going in on him as how he's a bad manager. It's so good.
I do like the watch along. It's like a new feature on there, and they're like, they just have like, because you see them as actually fans, not commentators. They're just over opinionated about their club, and I quite
mental,
like that.
Mate. When Liverpool score, he goes bonkers. It's brilliant. Anyway, all right. Hey guys, don't forget, why don't you join our mini league? Winner of the mini league this season will get a free Premier League jersey for next season. So yeah, get involved on that. Captain choices, William. What do you reckon?
Captain choice for me will be, I mean, it's got to that stage. We discussed it, Tom, didn't we, the other day? You just can't ignore Mo Salah. You just can't, at this point, for the rest of the season, it doesn't matter what the game is, it doesn't matter who they're playing. You think, oh, Palmer's got a better fixture, he should do well. Yeah, he's going to do well. It's going to be a great captain choice. Is he going to be better than Salah? Probably not. It
Yeah.
is what it is.
Yeah, I
And
think
here we are,
We're
against
getting
Everton.
into perma captain territory, aren't we?
Which is a shame because, like we discussed the other day in the last episode, you were like, "You're going to take any like risky like captain choices, like to try and like get some points back." If I do, the only way to climb the ranks now is usually captain choices or like some small differentials. None of them are going to be huge. And if you don't captain Salah and you go against him and he does score, then you're just dropping places.
Yeah.
So you kind of, by this point, it's like last season with Haaland. It's kind of a bit boring now. Like, it's not boring, but it's a shame. But he looks so good. Like,
Who?
he's involved. It's Salah. He's so good.
Mate, he was
like,
amazing, mate. He was amazing. He turned it on against that Newcastle in the second half.
Question: is it the hair?
I think, mate, unfortunately, I mean, the hair, sure. But I think it's that last year of contract, bro. Honestly, it's that he's playing for his future, either with Liverpool or without. That's what it is, mate. It always happens.
He wants, but probably Mo being Mo's, he probably wants to go out on a real high, not just about contract, but also win the league and leave.
Yeah.
Like,
but I think even Slot mentioned something about it. He's like, you know, this contract situation might not be a bad thing. You know what I mean? He's like, it's actually helping them perform. Actually, it's pushing them to perform a little better. Anyway,
so good.
So yeah, I
What
think
about you?
I'm with
Same.
you. I'm gonna go Salah. I keep getting burnt. I should have just left it on him.
Yeah,
I quite like
too.
Palmer at Spurs. I like Watkins a lot at home to Southampton, but I don't own Watkins, so I'm not gonna pick him. And that's that. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Footballer 20 questions, man.
Oh, let's do it.
Are you ready?
I am ready. I think I'm ready.
Great. Let me just think of a player. Okay.
So prepared. It's
Well, I kind of
it's this
expected.
time of year,
I kind
man.
of thought it was on me, and then I realised it actually isn't at all. Okay, cool. I have got one, and his name is. Okay, got it. Go on, Will. Good luck, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Right, here we go. Footballer 20 questions. So does this player currently play in the Premier League?
No.
Is this player retired?
Yes.
Is this player English?
No.
Does this player... just so you know, I do actually have my questions written down this time.
Oh, do you?
So like I've gone pro mode because I knew it was going to be harder.
All right.
So
It's actually not that
does
hard.
this
One. I think this could be a new record.
okay, great. Okay, does this player did this player play for one of the big six teams: Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, Man City, Manchester United, and then I put Tottenham in there.
Yes.
But obviously
He
not.
has done his homework. Okay. He has done his homework.
Yeah. Because I'm asking questions differently now. I'm like, right. I actually learned that you put me onto that last week because you asked a question like that, and I was like, that's a good way of asking a question.
Well, I'm good at these games. Well, at least I thought
You
I
do
was.
like these games. You do like, yeah. Okay, so is this player an attacking position? Is this player a forward or a winger?
Yes or no? Oh, is that the? So you want me to say if he is one of those two?
Yeah. Is this player
He is a
or
forward or a winger. Yes.
He's a forward or a winger. Actually, I can ask. Is he a forward? I should have just asked that. Actually,
I mean, that's a waste of a question. Is he a striker?
is he a striker?
Yes, he was.
Okay, that was a waste of a question. I should have just. That's stupid. But right, okay.
Juicy.
Has he won the Premier League?
Stand by. I believe yes, but I'm just going to check.
For fuck's sake!
Stand by. Yes, he has.
Okay, so one of the big six.
That's 7 questions, William.
Yeah, that's fine.
Good.
That's okay because that then rules out Tottenham Hotspur. Right, so just going to clarify.
Sorry, Spurs fans.
I played in the Premier. Sorry, Spurs fans. I actually am. Don't mind you guys.
Because they don't win anything, we
Plays in
don't
the
mind you
Premier.
at all.
Played in the Premier League. Is retired. Not English. Played for one of the big five. uh, forward and won the Premier League. Has he ever won the Champions League?
Yes, he has.
With the club with the Premiership League Cup winner club. With the one of the big five of the Premier League.
So did he win the Champions League with the Premier League team?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so then that now rules out.
Good question.
Arsenal.
Good question. That is 9.
So now we have so Chelsea, Liverpool, Man City, and Manchester United. Okay, so does this player play for a Manchester club? Or did he play for a Manchester club?
Yes. That's 10.
Okay. Good questions, right?
Good questions. Halfway there, brother. You're doing good. You got position and down to 2 teams that you made an appearance for.
Has the player played for more than one Premier League club?
Yes.
You said he won the he won the Premier League. He won the Champions League. Did we say that?
He's won the Champions League, yeah.
And did you say that he did win the Champions League with the Premier League club?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Oh, I've got myself in a bit of a pickle here. Striker. Oh, is the player European?
Yes.
I already asked if the player was English, didn't I? And you said no.
You have not asked that question to my knowledge.
Okay. Is the player English?
No.
Does he play for... Okay, I need to know if it's Man City or Manchester United. Did he win the Champions League with Manchester United?
Yes.
Okay, great. Right, so European strikers for United who won the Champions League. Yes, Thomas? I hear that sharp gasp. I'm like the inhale there. I'm thinking that maybe.
No, we cool. I thought I'd made a real fuck up. Then we cool. Sorry, mate. Just ignore that completely. Everything I have given you has been the 100% correct and accurate.
I should just have it now. If we won won the league with Manchester United, European. Did he manage Manchester United?
No, that is 15. Who has won the Champions League for Man United as a striker who is... Do you know what I mean? A striker that's managed Man United that won the Champions League.
I can tell you exactly who.
Who?
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Ole Gunnar score goals? The Norwegian.
Thanks very much.
Yep. Good question.
Well, that's 20 questions. It was a checking answer without an answer. I can't think right now.
5 questions remain.
A European. He's retired. I should really find out the other team that he played for, but I don't know if that's a good idea. Striker. Oh, I know. Did they play for, does this striker play for Arsenal?
No.
Oh, shit balls.
That's where it starts getting hairy. What you guys can't feel when you're screaming at your podcast transmitter is that it gets really tense with these. When you know you've only got 4 questions left, it gets really tense, really tricky. Brain starts getting fuzzy, can't think straight, start perspirating, farting.
I genuinely am having like a proper mind blank. I can see. I just can't think of who.
I think
strikers.
I think you need the nationality, bro.
Oh, oh, he's no. Did he? European. All I've got is like Carlos Tevez in my head. Wayne Rooney. It was that side. It was like that. It was that side. Who is he French?
That question?
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Oh, then it can only be one person. And he played for. Did he play for Fulham? I guess he played for Fulham. Did he play for Fulham?
Yes, he did.
Oh, I know who it is then.
There he is.
Oh God, that finally came to me.
It's your friend of mine. His name is.
It's Louis Saha.
It is Mr. Louis Saha.
Do you know what it was? Do you know what it was? I was like, I just couldn't see another striker because all I could see was that front three, and I was like, who was the other striker? Like it was Tevez, Rooney, and Ronaldo, and that was like that's all I could see in the papers, like on the news. I could only see those 3. And then I was like, who else was in that side? And I was like, Louis Saha. That got really tense.
It was
from
good.
Me there.
No, it was good. It was more interesting than I thought it was going to be. I thought you were going to run away with it after your really strong start with all the good questions. So Louis Saha, he started his career in 1997 playing for Metz in France, 47 appearances for them. Went to Newcastle on loan. Mate, I'd totally forgotten about that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, 11 appearances for him. Then he played 117 appearances for Fulham before moving to Man United, where he played 86 times, scoring 28 goals. Then he moved to Everton, playing 97 times, scoring 27 goals. And then Tottenham Hotspur, believe it or not, I'd also forgotten about that. Really? 10 appearances for him before moving to Sunderland, where he played 11 times. And then he finished his career at Lazio in 2013 with 6 appearances. Louis Saha, we salute you, and Will, we also salute you too. Well done, my man. Good work.
That was a tough. I must admit, it does get really nerve-wracking.
Good graft.
Don't know why? My little ticker
can't keep up, mate.
Ticker's going.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Thanks for listening or watching today. Have a great game week 15.
Good luck.
Guys, if you've enjoyed the show, let us know what you thought. Come and get in contact with us on socials at Tom and Will FPL. We would really love to hear from you. If you're listening on the podcast, give us 5 stars. Super, super helpful for us. But yeah, get in touch. We'd love to hear from you guys. Have a lovely weekend. Will, you have a lovely weekend, my man. Enjoy the Christmas drinks. Weekend. And
thanks, sir.
Later.
Au revoir.
That's a wrap. Hit the music. Louis Saha. Oh.
These sunglasses are weird.
You're weird.